I don't know what she's after. Friday morning, Charles is up, he's had his milk, he's had his porridge, Elouise has gone to work. I've got straight a little bit, except all of Charles's toys. We've got his class at 20 to 2 today, so I think it's now, where are we, 9:45. I think he needs a nap. We'll get him down, then I'll prepare him some lunch when he wakes up, and that will set up our day. But we're having some lovely warm weather at the minute, so I'm in shorts. He's not. Woo. Oh. I think he's a bit tired. I'm going to go and put him in the box. We haven't done any videos in a couple of days. I suppose most of them, we've been being his age, not walking and just playing around indoors. Most of the days tend to be the same with me and him. We go to the same places, we see the same things, we do the same things, which would make pretty boring videos. So I haven't really done any recording. But obviously Friday, getting set for the weekend. Got his gym class, as I said, later today, and the sun's out, so we'll probably go to the park or do some bits. It looks like there is something on my lens. Well, that's a reflection off my bald head. So we'll have a look at that in a minute. But no, last night we went out for dinner with Elouise's mum and dad to an Indian restaurant. So lately we've had, what was it, last Saturday we had Indian for dinner. Then Sunday, I can't remember what we had Sunday, but Monday, the bank holiday, we had fish and chips. Then on Tuesday we had pizza. And then last night, of course, which was Thursday, we had Indian. Don't even remember what we had Wednesday. So we haven't done too well lately with our food. We generally try and have nice healthy stuff, but that's all gone to pot. Oh, for anyone that is interested, I know Dan at Dan's Epic Vlogs has his own fish tank. I've got some new fish. It's zebra danios now. I've got me false jolly cories that are in the bottom. I've got now 5 Bowman rainbow fish. Apparently they get pretty big over time, but they're really colourful and quite fat bodied. The lights ain't on yet, but I don't know if you can see any of the fish. That's the big guy in the middle there. But so I've got 5 of those. But yeah, as I say, the lights will be on later. But the vegetation's growing quite nicely. Might get some more sand. But yeah, tank's looking good. You've missed the morning of a sunny day, Charles. Should we go for a quick walk before we go to class? Maybe it'll flatten your bed head. Look at that. That is everywhere, isn't it? Daddy's only jealous, Charles. Alright, Charles is patiently waiting for his food. I'm cheating today. I've bought a Marks and Spencer's little fish pie for kiddies. So in the past he has eaten them and he's also not eating them. So I'm holding my breath. Because if you don't eat it, we're screwed going to his class in about half hour. Because I ain't going to have time to do anything else. But it was very nice weather, so we went for a walk instead of me coming back and cooking. Well, for the most part, he ate the fish pie. The only problem was any time I said to him, oh look, some yummy fish, he kept ignoring me, his food, and staring at the fish tank in the corner. Which is good, because he's learning. And now he's just polished off a banana. So you've had your banana, Charles, you've had your fish pie. I'm going to clean you up, and we'll play for 20 minutes before we go. Charles, you about ready for your class? I think so. You're going to walk? Come on, walk to me before we go. Come and see me. That's it. Good boy. Good boy. No, nearly. His crawling technique's changed now because our floors are quite cold a lot of the time. He now, rather than on his hands and knees, goes into like a push-up position or a weird sort of crab position and crawls along that way now. So he's on his hands and his feet without his legs touching the floor. All we need to do is just stand up, but he's not quite there yet. So fingers crossed, any day soon. That's partly why we go to these gym classes that we go to, because it encourages them quite like to climb up, pull against things and that sort of stuff. So oh, there we go, he's trying to get up the sofa. You can do it. You know how to get up from there. Gets very frustrated, the little bug. There you go, he's using the blue bear to stand on. Ingenious, my boy. Right, Charles is all strapped in, we're just going to his class. We haven't left this late before. It's nearly 20 past 1 and we're meant to be there at 22. The thing is, I've been getting there so early and we're just sitting in the car park with about 15 minutes to kill. But I bet you I get there quite on time, and then that car park, because it's not massive, is going to be full up and we're not going to be able to park anywhere. What do you reckon, Charles? Yeah, we're going to have some fun. We're going to go. We're going to get a parking space or not. You don't really care, do you? You don't really care. Right. Oh, it is roasting. It is absolutely roasting in here. I'll get moving, get the aircon on. See you maybe when we get to class, maybe after class, who knows. We've got in good time, got 5 minutes to spare, and there was a parking space. Whether or not the good weather's taken everyone out and no one's coming here today, who knows. I was just about to start recording, but Charles is trying to tell me to hurry up. What are you doing? Just hear his little car button going beep, 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 beep. You trying to tell me to get a move on? We'll go sockless, won't we? He's hot in the car now. So no, that was a good lesson. There was a lot more people. He still didn't walk there, but went kind of reached up to a bar, kind of like a gymnast's bar. He wasn't on the bar, he was underneath it. But he held that above him and walked sideways, and so that was all pretty good. Have you dropped your keys? I'll come and get them before we set off. I'll come and get them. Let's get his keys. Where's your keys? Where's your keys? Where's your keys? They're down by the door. So we're going to head home. He's wide awake now, as you can see, but I imagine by the time we get there, I'll show you, it'll probably be Sando. That's awesome. We've got out of the car park, turn left, went 20 metres, and now we're sitting in traffic. That's good though. We got out that first turning, and now we're in this one. Lumineck, just got out of those roads, and then a tractor and a police car pulled out in front of me. No joking. That's it, took a lot longer to get home than it did to get there, but the little man is sound asleep. So now I've got to carry my coffee bag and the bug and try and get him in his cage without him waking up too much. And sort out his dinner. Did you not want to sleep, Charles? Oh really? Have you got Winnie the Pooh? I put him in his cot and I've just heard him prattling on for the best part of half an hour. I'm not distressed, just chilling. And he's just in there talking away, so it's getting a bit too late to leave him in there. So I've got him up now. What I'm going to do is obviously try and sort him out some food. And he'll probably have a very... Well, he goes to bed, we don't put him down before 7:30. So he'll probably struggle to stay awake, but it's going to be bright and hot, so who knows. Sorry, what are you saying to me? This is the camera. We use this to try and catch all of your moments. So we're waiting for you to do some walking, some talking, and then anything else of interest. Right, let's sort him out his lunch then. So we're going to do him nice spinach omelette. Boy loves a bit of protein. Voila! I use the old pizza cutter. Woo. Cut it up in the cubes for him nice and quick. And fingers crossed. Do you liking the omelette? Yum. Got you some blueberries, we'll get out of the fridge now for when you're finished. Good boy. It's 20 to 7, the sun is still shining out there. We even went over to Costa. I met Elouise on her way home from work, so grabbed a cold one. Charles is still full of beans. He didn't really have the afternoon nap, so he should have a good nap this evening. So we'll have a little tidy up. Elouise is, oh look, dead Ted. Elouise is going to give him a bath. I'm going to cook some dinner. And hopefully we'll be sitting down with that by about 7:30. Charles doing his Tarzan. Bang his chest, go on. It's wicked, that, isn't it?
How did you start that?
Feeding time at the zoo. A little bit of lamb, some peas, run of beans. Ooh, no spuds. Dinner time. Who my lovely wife doing the washing up.
I bought you flowers, I bought you home chocolate, I'm washing up. How good to you, haven't I?
Our relationship has really turned round. Elouise came home today with flowers and chocolates, of course for me as the housewife. I cooked dinner and now she's doing me the washing up. I don't know what she's up to. She's obviously after something. What have you done? I don't know what she's after. Right, I reckon that's enough for one day then. I'm going to try and get this online tonight if Elouise falls asleep. 20 to 9, so she'll be asleep by about 9. I can start. I can start editing, get it online. Rock and roll. Or if not, I'll get it on the weekend.